Alright guys, today we're going to show you how to change a flat tire and repair one with a plug. Alright guys, the other day we came out from going to the Buffalo Wild Wings in the area. Came out, ended up driving home, had a flat. So went ahead and changed it at the request of my son. Decided to, he told me, you should make a video of it. So here we are, we're going to make a video. And here we go. All right, we already got the donut on, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull the stuff out of the trunk. If your car happens to have a jack and a spare tire, a lot of cars these days don't have these. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move this out here. We're gonna put it right here. And we're gonna go ahead and take this stuff out of the way here in the trunk so we can pull the panel from underneath out. So a lot of cars these days don't come with these particular things anymore, but this one still does. So if your car comes with a spare tire, you're gonna go and locate these things. And you're gonna have your little lug nut. You're gonna have your jack. And this is just your little organizer that goes inside. We're gonna make sure that the parking brake is on the car. And we're gonna make sure that it's in park and you're on level ground. Then you're gonna take your lug nut, wrench, and we're gonna loosen them. I always see a lot of people on the side of the road standing on these. That's not good. You don't want to do that. That's how you break your stud. But a lot of mechanic shops put these damn things on too tight with the gun. So hopefully that's not the case in your situation. We got a wheel lock. So now we have all of the lug nuts loose. Again, you make sure that your car is in park and you have your parking brake on, and try to be on as level ground as you can. Then you're gonna come here, you're gonna locate your pinch weld to be able to use your jack right there, and we're gonna turn this by hand. To get it where we want. Sorry guys, but we're gonna get it right there. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use our wrench. Now each one is a little bit different than others. This particular car has one with a nut that goes on the lug wrench, which is pretty good. This design is much better than a lot of others. And you're gonna raise it up. Again, you're gonna make sure parking brake on. If you're on a little bit of a hill, try to chock the wheels. All right, now this is not a jack to be doing work with. This is just to change a tire. The little noise you hear in the background, I got the Trans Am running to charge the battery, as well as the BMW. Also, when you use one of these spare tires, do not go flying down the road as if you can go regular speed. Most of these donuts are 55. If you're lucky, you have a 65. Also, remember, your drive wheels, in this car's instance, are the front wheels. So therefore, the speed is going to be different, and it's going to mess up your speedometer, and you should not go much faster because you can mess up the transmission. Same thing if you happen to put it on a rear-wheel drive car, such as the case with my Trans Am and many others. You have to be limited to a speed of only 55 or you can mess up the rear end. So keep that in mind. How many times I see people flying down the highway at 70 miles an hour or more with one of these donuts. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. They are not rated for that kind of speed. It's to get you where you're going at a granny pace safely until you repair your tire. So now we have this bad boy off. All right, now I'm going to show you guys how to repair the tire with a plug. Now we happen to have a Phillips screw right in there. So we got to get ourselves in a car when you don't have a chance to be able to go to a tire shop or anything like that and you want to do it on the fly. Get yourself one of these small kits. Just like this. This is on Amazon, on eBay. Comes with gloves. You have all your stuff here. We're going to try to use these. I'm going to do this with one hand to try to get this out. So this is pretty simple to see where our hole is. Now, we got to get it out of here. You can hear it leaking. This has been in here for quite a while. It looks like. Okay, that went flying. Where did it go? I do not know. That's not good because that means it's in my driveway somewhere. Great. But anyways, you're going to take this now, your reamer. You're going to put your reamer in here. And you're going to push down. And into this tire. And you're going to make this hole a little smoother. I know the camera's moving around a lot. I hope you guys don't get too dizzy from this. And that's it. Now, you're gonna take your plug tool. I'm gonna try to set you guys up here so I can show you guys. Let me see if I can set you guys up over here. Give me 1 second. All right. So now, we're gonna grab one of these bad boys. As you see, they're very gummy and gooey. Even though the temperature outside today is about 35 degrees. You're gonna take some of this lube that happens to be leaking out of the case here. Normally you would use some kind of like the patch glue that you would have, or vulcanizing cement, rubber cement is what they would use. But this stuff happens to have this grease. You're gonna take this grease or this plug now and shove it through here. And we're gonna shove it through, and it's gonna be a little difficult, especially now with the grease on it. Let's see if we can use the pliers for it. I'm trying to hurry up and rush to do this video to not get it too long. But as they say, haste makes waste, right? So we're gonna grab it. Normally you can do this without having to use a pair of pliers. You can also buy these kits when you're in a pinch at a lot of gas stations, but of course you're going to pay a lot more money. So it's better to try to have these around. We're going to take this out. Normally, a lot of times when you do this, you try to put some air in the tire before you push this in to help it go. But we're going to go and try to do it this way right now. That's it. Now you have your little stopper that'll reach there, but we're good right there where it is. That's in there. Good. And then we're going to pull this out. And that's that. A lot of places won't even cut this, but we'll go ahead and trim this. And that's it, guys. Now all we have to do is air up the tire. So let me go get my little compressor that you could buy very cheaply these days. Plug it into the lighter and we'll go ahead and fill this with air. Let me show you guys. All right, guys, so you get yourself a little compressor like this that goes into your cigarette lighter, just like that. You come here, put your chuck on, turn it on, and fill it up with air. Now we'll get this to the proper pressure, and then we'll go ahead and put the tire on and tighten it on up. All right, guys, so now that we got it all repaired, we got it plugged, we got it filled up, we trimmed it, now we put the tire back on. We are not high enough, so we're going to have to go a little higher in order to get the tire on. It tried. I really would like to find where that screw went that caused the flat in the first place, that flew out of the tire when I was pulling it off or pulling it out. I would hate to have that sitting in the driveway and end up rolling it over again and getting another flat in one of the other cars or in the same car again. Going to tighten these in the air like this. We're going to just slug them in really good. Just a little bit on there first. And then when we put it on the ground, we'll finish tightening them up. You don't do it in the air unless you have an impact wrench. And we're not doing that right now. We're showing you how to do this on the side of a road. So that's it. Now you're just going to let the car down. crisscross pattern, of course. Like I said, you don't really go tight, super tight on your wheel lock. That's it. All right, guys, that's it. Please like and subscribe. More to come. Take care, guys.